Don't judge me. I don't want you to read it. I wish I would have known that there is no grace period after you stop using birth control.
Oh my goodness. I
And
hope
now
Mom and Bob and you
listen.
watch this.
Now let me explain. Let me explain.
Count to three, we'll jump. 2, 3. Let's create a life that we love. Let's create a life that when we die we'll be proud of. Let's create a life that we love. I know it'll be hard, but it'll be worth it, I promise.
What's up, everybody? My name is Brian.
And I'm Sonia, and we're the nearest.
And we are on a journey to learn and grow with you in faith, purpose, and relationships.
That's
on
right.
Today's video, we are so excited
Glory.
to talk about what we wish we would have known before getting married.
What I wish I would have known, what someone would have told me, is how to do Christian marriage. Like-
What does that mean?
I only saw marriage, because people get married all the time, right?
Yeah,
But
that's right.
are people anchoring themselves in their marriage as believers, as Jesus being their anchor in
Yeah.
their marriage?
Yeah.
You know, what does that look like practically? There's no slight on any family member, but I just didn't see that growing up.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And I really had to lean in on Brian of like, because he grew up in a home where his parents are believers and they are on the solid rock
Yeah.
of Jesus. Like they still to this day, like literally book a hotel once a quarter and they pray and fast for 12 hours.
Yeah.
And so it's like those kind of spiritual disciplines, those kind of, practices. They read the Bible with your guys' family
Oh,
growing
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just didn't see marriage in the context of Christianity.
Yeah.
And so I've had to learn
Yeah.
all of those things.
Yeah.
It's not that I was completely clueless, but as far as like having the physical reps,
Yes.
it's like, it's a theory that I know and I understand, but actually seeing it manifest in my life,
Yeah.
like being
being
kind.
Yeah.
You know, my tone.
Yes.
You know, practicing my tone.
Yeah. Very important things. Very
That's a
important
fruit of the spirit, is kindness.
It is.
And how many families kindness is not in the marriage?
Yeah.
Truly.
That's true.
Like, what if for the next 60, 70 years, we can actually be kind to one another?
Absolutely.
Would we not have a fruitful marriage
Absolutely.
if we could always be kind?
Yes. Okay. I got a real one for my last foot.
I feel like everyone has been real.
Are you ready for this? Are y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
Now don't judge me.
I'm going to read his notes so I can be
Don't
prepared.
judge me. I don't want you to read it. I wish I would have known that there is no grace period after you stop using birth control.
Oh my goodness. I
And
hope
now
Mom
look-
and Bob and
now
you
listen.
watch this.
Now let me explain. Let me explain what happened. So,
Wow.
the Lord, a year into our marriage, Sonia and I had a grand plan. We were like, we're gonna be married for
No,
4
because
years.
whenever you're dating, people always ask, when are you going to
When
get
are you gonna get
engaged? When are you
engaged?
engaged? That's when you're married.
Yes.
Once you're married, people start asking, when are you having kids?
Babies, exactly.
So we were
It's-
trying to answer that question for ourselves.
Exactly. And so, can I continue to tell the story?
Yes.
So, after
Thank
our...
you for asking for my permission.
You're so welcome, Hey, it's a good thing to do
4
that.
years, work in progress.
So, at our 1 year anniversary, the Lord kind of spoke to our hearts to, stop using birth control. And so, spoke to Sonia.
Yeah. You want to know what he told me?
What did he tell you?
Because our plan was in 5 years we'll start having
Yeah, 5
kids.
years. We'll
And
start.
the Lord said, he told me, he said, I know when you need a 1-year-old, like in your future.
Yes.
When you need a 1-year-old versus a 5-year-old.
Yes.
Or a 5-year-old versus a 1-year-old.
Yes.
Because basically he was saying, if you wait in 5 years and you have a 1-year-old,
Yeah.
that next year you're going to be behind. Like, I actually needed you to have a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Your life needs to have older children, in this next season of life. Not brand new toddlers.
Yeah.
Which I completely get, man.
Yeah.
Like, because we're in toddler nation. And so it's
Yeah.
like, that's hard.
Yeah.
So he was like, you need to trust me. You need to trust me with the timing of your children.
Yeah.
He said, because in the next seasons of your life, you're going to be grateful that your children are older and not toddlers.
Yes, that's right. So, we as soon as she received this word, we were getting ready to go on like our 1 year anniversary trip. And so I'm thinking to myself, I mean, we got a couple months. I mean, we just stopped getting, they just got off of birth control, you know what I mean? So we got a little while, you know what I'm saying?
What?
We got a little while before babies can come forth.
Yeah.
But you know, after our honeymoon, a few weeks later,
It was our anniversary.
our anniversary, not our honeymoon.
Yeah.
A few weeks later, we found out that we were pregnant with Zayden. And listen, I say this all to say this. Like, honestly, what I'm saying is that I wish I would have known how perfect God's plan is for our life.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, we wouldn't have in our own intellect, strength, and ability, you know, wanted to have a kid a baby at the time that we did. But I just look at our lives now and I'm like, man, our lives would have been missing so much without Zayden.
Yeah.
We would have been missing so much without Zayden if we would have stuck to our own plan, if we would have stuck to our own timing and had done it our way, you know, we would have ultimately not had Zayden. But as a result of like God speaking to Sonia being obedient,
he's
you know,
asleep.
yes, he is asleep. Sonia being obedient, you know, we have 2 beautiful kids. And I think our lives are more surrendered to the Lord than ever before. And are like, Lord, whatever you want to do in and through our lives, you can do. We're not going to put any limits on you. We're not even going to let our plan interject on what you want to do. We're not going to let our plan get in the way of what you actually want to do through our lives.
Yeah, amen.
And so
Absolutely. And I just want to speak to every person who is single or married Marriage is a blessing. It's not a curse.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blessing. It's not a curse. You're going to have married people always talk about what's hard in marriage, but it's because it's worth fighting for.
Yes.
It's so valuable. It's worth fighting for. And so you have married couples usually talking about what's hard in our sphere of influence because they're looking for ways to overcome, because this is worth it.
Yes, it's
this
worth
is
it.
worth it to keep it the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
And so, you know, don't listen to these things as, oh, I don't want to be married. No,
Yeah.
you want to be married.
Yeah.
There's blessing
There's
in
so much
covenant.
blessing. Yep.
There's not blessing on dating.
Yes. Nope.
There's blessing on covenant.
Nope. There's blessing on covenant.
And so you want to be married. You want to be on your knees like we are, asking the Lord to help us with the things that are hard, because this right here, it's worth it. And so I hope y'all take that away from today, not, oh, marriage is terrible. No, marriage is a blessing. And this is why we want to talk about it, because we want you to be able to stay unified with your current spouse or your future spouse.
Yes, absolutely. That is so beautiful. You're so eloquent and so beautiful. And I love our little baby.
And he went to sleep.
Yes, we talked so much, he went to sleep. We want to thank you so much for tuning into this video where we were talking about what we wish we would have known before getting married. Again, I'm Brian.
And I'm Sonia.
And we're the Nearest.
And hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Stay tuned for more videos from us.
Share it with your friends.
Put in the comments videos you guys want to see.
Absolutely. We love you guys. Have a good one.